Well, this is Magic Mountain on the 1148 to Nan. It's around 260 kilometers from Chiang Mai, where I left this morning. It's now 11:40 or something, 11:30. So I'm making good time. Unfortunately, I wanted to come to the Magic Mountain Cafe, but unfortunately it's closed. I seem to have been really unlucky in that sense. And this place is very famous in the mornings because what you'll get is a shroud of mist. This is the very famous road in 𝐵𝐷. You have panoramic viewpoints around this whole area coming up this entire road. Nice to meet you. Really confused as to where exactly I am, in the sense of where I want to go. I don't really get it. And yet not so funny thing has happened. When I tested everything prior to this trip, I realized that my old like the top sheet thing was leaking, so I ended up buying another one and I ordered it, and it arrived, right, but I forgot to pack it. So this could be potentially funny or potentially quite a terrible night, because what I'm using at the moment as a temporary is an umbrella, some bin bags and a space blanket. So a few of you are asking about my cool little canister setup. I'll drop some links. There's tons of videos on my YouTube. There's a search function in my website. Just stick in there, like camping, just stick in search keywords and you will find like all the links to things like this. It's awesome and very cheap. Just a little tip for you when you're camping. This is just a really simple tool belt. And basically, you stick all your bits and bobs and, you know, your pegs and like anything that you might need. And you clip it into this, you stick it in this. And when you're actually putting up your, you know, your hammock or your tent or whatever, it makes life easier because everything's just in this little, yeah, God, I'm half asleep. So there you go, my entire camping setup that you saw is in one duffel bag. And as an aside, this duffel bag is like 20 years old. It's been on some adventures with me and it's still holding strong. You could make this smaller as well because I have one of those really old, thick feather duvets. So, you know, if you went for one of those lightweight ones, that would be a lot less again. Lovely 𝐵𝐷 waterfall. There's like everybody's enjoying themselves down here. I'm just going to chill for a bit because my battery is low, so I'm using the cafe. Have let me charge my phone there, so that's good. And yeah, it's just I feel a bit mellow. This bridge is I have a video when I first came back from Laos. And I went on this road and I went and looked over where the landslide was. So this is a whole new bridge construction going on here. I'll make a comparison video to show the difference. Yeah. Yeah, I remember looking down, it was just this massive drop and a temporary bridge. So this has obviously taken quite some time to sort out. So this is 𝐓𝐴𝐻, but because I didn't have any tech available, I'm showing a previous video. Also, Doi Patang is in this area too, which is really beautiful in the mornings. Basically, I just did a quick stop at the Laos border. I checked in at Chiang Khong and then I ate and I met up with my friend and owner of Big Bike Tours, Kay. That's it. I just was out of battery life for everything. This was a totally unplanned trip and I didn't have anything. Oh God, but this is embarrassing. Normally I'm really tidy in hotels. I can sort this out, but I decided to open up my camping gear. So I'm gonna have to use my, I don't know, my shoe or something and just tidy this up a bit because that's terrible. You know, in the bigger picture, I'm not complaining, not really complaining, but I paid extra for a buffet breakfast. This is my buffet breakfast. No, not really complaining. But just back there were right on the main road were a couple walking their dog without a leash. And I'm not riding fast because I'm enjoying the view, and they're lucky that I'm not riding fast, because then I could do an emergency brake, because that bloody dog ran out right in front of me, right in there, and my bike was like this. Whoa, 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 trying to keep myself from falling over. I didn't fall over, everything was fine, but put your dogs on leashes, guys. It's just ridiculous. Why would you let your dog run around on a highway? Look, I know that's a real rant, but that really gave me a fright, and that was a near accident in a heartbeat. I nearly killed that dog, or I nearly hit that dog, and I nearly hurt myself. You know, I know that people say you should plow on through, but I didn't. I hit the brakes. It's just my instinct. I don't want to hurt something. Christ, that gave me a fright. Okay guys, on a more positive note from my last video where I was a little shaken up, this is the mighty Mekong River that goes, and I'm hugging the border road between Thailand and Laos. Now this sign is the concept of 𝐫𝐢𝐝𝐿, but do you know who the designer who put it together is? So yeah, I laid out the design for this, and 𝐫𝐢𝐝𝐿 GT Rider is the one that did it, all the concept and Malaki to put it together. Give it to me like. Might not look like much, but it's absolutely heavenly. There's nobody on this road. Yes. What are you doing? Are you clawing my jeans? Oh, yes, you are. Look at that. Big claws in my jeans. Yes. Pretty ugly, eh? Like big casinos and stuff. I don't know what the aesthetics are. The lack of aesthetics. I just think they look so ugly. You're not gonna believe this. You're really not gonna believe this. You know how I've had a series of weird luck this morning? So, okay, I'm in Mesa area and I need petrol and I need money. So I thought, okay, go to a petrol station and get the ATM, because there's loads of petrol stations in this area. And so it's a little off course where I want to go, but I need the money and petrol. So I think, okay, go down and go to this PT garage. It's a new one. It turns out there's no ATM. Never mind. Wait for it. So I ended up going quite a bit way down, and I found I forget the name of the garage, and I find this petrol station. So you know, I need the money, so I go to get the money first. I started fumbling about with my card, so there was a guy waiting behind me, so I was being gring-dai and considerate, and I let him go in front of me. He took like 10 minutes. Anyway, never mind, but never mind. So I wait and I get my money out, finally. And then I think, I really need the bathroom, I should go to the bathroom. But all my gear is on my bike, you know, and I thought, it's Mae Sai area, it's a little dodgy up around this way, so I'll just run in with my helmet on, leave everything on the bike, you know, and just run in. But I decided to use the disabled toilets just quickly, because it's just like quick, you know. I shut the door and I sit down and the fucking door opens. My door opens, there's a man just looking at me while I take a pee. I'm like, get out! He's just looking at me. The lock's obviously busted. I didn't know. What the hell? This is the area where the boys were trapped in the cave. It's like the most famous cave in Thailand now. One of the famous caves in the world now. So this is Tham Luang cave where the boys were trapped. It's a very beautiful cave actually. Really stunning to look at, and they've done it really well because they've put lots and lots of information and the things that they took to get the boys out is all there as well. So you see, this is the entrance. I'm only here. The boys are all the way down here. My God. Yeah. Well guys, my bad luck continues because I'm now in at Phong Ang Hot Spring. I actually went all the way to Chiang Dao and realised I need to double back, so I went to Chiang Dao, I double backed, I got to Phong Ang Hot Spring and they told me no because of COVID. I showed them that I have 3 injections, like 3 vaccination, and no. You're gonna laugh, but I'm back in Chiang Mai. I don't know what it was. I got it, you know, things just kept going wrong, and then I decided, never mind, I'll probably stay somewhere in Chiang Dao. And I arrived in Chiang Dao and it was just full of smoke. But like Chiang Mai is just like an hour away, so I decided to just ride home, and next week I'll go out again, I guess. But I just had enough. It's not that I had enough. I could ride for a lot longer actually, but I mean, I had enough of things going a bit weird, so I just thought, yeah, just go home. So today I rode from Chiang Khong to Chiang Mai, the scenic route.